Hello everyone, it's Steve Fraser here again, your State Councillor. The vote's finished and we've had nearly 3,000 paramedics endorse our position with an overwhelming abstinence from the vote. This position has shown that paramedics and our members are not happy with the options that were offered by the Minister and the Ministry of Health. So, where to from here? Well, Gerard Hayes, the General Secretary, has written to the Ministry and said that we're happy to meet and discuss some sensible options. We're happy to meet and talk about something realistic. And if the Ministry isn't prepared to meet with us, well then we're going to fight. And we're going to campaign, and we'll fight them in the Commission, and we'll fight on the streets. So we want you to join us. If we have to, we're going to campaign hard for the protection of paramedics. Now, one of the options that's been put forward to us that by our members is that our scheme should be at least as good as the police scheme. Well, what does the police scheme entail? We brought in today intensive care paramedic Mick Grayson, one of our councillors from the South Coast, New South Wales, who's got a good understanding of the policy, and he's going to give us some explanations. A lot of members have been referring to the police scheme as a viable option for paramedics. So, what is it?
Well, the police scheme is actually a co-contribution scheme. Basically, the officers there contribute 1.8%, and the police also contribute via the government 4.6%, and it's capped. It's not dissimilar to our award, but they're paying well in excess of that at the moment to ensure that police have adequate cover.
So, what actual benefits does the police scheme offer?
The police scheme offers a death, total permanent disability, income protection, and also covers them both on and off duty. It does have a sliding scale, depending on age. As closer you get to retirement, the reduced benefits.
And so what about the income protection side? What are the benefits of it?
So it might help if we actually put up a graphic here just to show people so they can see it for themselves what the differences are. There are on and off duty differences, so it's important to understand that. Basically, the income that they base it on is 75% of their base salary plus 17% loading. People would be aware that under our award we use 20% as the loading factor, so there's a slight difference there. Again, going on duty, there's a 270-day waiting period, and there's a 7-year IP benefit that would be payable for an on-duty injury or illness. The off-duty side is basically the same thing, 75% of the salary again plus that 17%. There's a 60-day wait, and the benefit is only of 2 years in duration.
Why is there such a long wait for workplace injury?
That's simply because they're on workers' comp. Basically, at that point, they're still receiving a workers' comp benefit, and that exceeds the current income protection benefit they would receive. So it basically increases their length of payments that they get over a prolonged period.
If you get a TPD type injury, you only receive the TPD payment?
No, not at all. So how they have their scheme structured is that they get a TPD component, which is a smaller component, and then they also get the benefit of having the income protection for the next either 2 or 7 years, depending if the injury occurred off or on duty.
So Mick, do you think overall the police scheme is superior to the Ministry of Health offer they put to us?
I certainly do. The important thing here is to understand that this is actually just a safety net, these schemes. What we really want to do is change the culture of the ambulance service via the government. We need to invest in things to reduce paramedic fatigue, basically resourcing issues, infrastructure, basically things that impact on us doing our job which lead to injuries. It is our poor history that's caused the problem of increasing insurance premiums, and the only way that we can get those premiums down is to basically ensure that we have a safe ambulance service to work for. The idea is to not use any scheme. If we're injured doing our job, then we should be adequately covered. It's only fair.